said I bought you. Yeah, we should roll a pound and count it. Yeah, look at all these heads that I bought you. Yeah, come and help me mount them. Won't stop till my driveway got a fountain. I done quit so many jobs, you would think that I'm a quitter. Really, I need quick cash, I just need it quick fast. So I hit that field till that kid got that big stash. Shit.
You already know what it is. You are listening to the boy DME.
It's your boy Cozy Rich.
And it's your girl Imani.
How's everybody doing this week?
Living my best life per usual. How about y'all?
Not bad. A little drama with the roommates, but you know, it's whatever.
Oh, it took you half the year. I'm proud of you. Good for you.
Right. You know?
Anything serious or like just girl shit?
Girls being dirty.
Oh, didn't I say girls were dirtier than dudes?
Say this.
I've been said this. Girls are dirtier than dudes.
That's nasty.
What and how and what aspects?
Not knowing to take out the trash. Literally just living in straight dirtiness.
So floor dirty too. Y'all got clothes all over the place.
No, I don't know what's going on in their rooms. All I know is that for a good week and a half, the room was smelling like feet and trash. And then
the suite or the room?
The whole suite.
Oh, okay. All right.
And niggas want to, put on some Mary Jane. And I said, that's not the case. So
that's not me.
Yeah. And then we had to tell them, and they were like, oh yeah, we're going to condense all the trash. And I was like, if you have to use the word condense, you're dirty. But it's whatever.
You should just take it out, right? You shouldn't condense it. You should just take it out.
It's literally in the agreement. You're supposed to take it out once to twice a week.
Condensing means we'll just make it smaller. Why don't you just get rid of it?
Just get rid of all of it. But whatever. Go off.
I feel you.
No. My question, like, do y'all have, like, shit on the floor? Like, is it just, like, a smell and, like...
It was a smell. Like...
Okay.
Throughout the whole suite.
I've dealt with experiences like where I've gone into a female's room and it just smells like absolute feet, but you see clothes everywhere. You see like a dirty pad on the floor, for example, or some shit like that.
I've never been in their room.
What?
I don't know how it looks. That's gross.
I'm just throwing shit out. I'm just throwing shit out there,
That's
bro.
gross.
Like you see a dirty pad on the floor, you know what I mean? Used Q-tip, shit
Stepping
like that.
into any room and there's a dirty pad on the floor, get the fuck out of it.
A used Q-tip, you know what I mean? A dirty tissue, shit like that.
How do
Like,
you know? I feel sorry for you.
what you mean? I never associated with people like I've been in rooms like that. Doesn't mean I've associated with that person.
I know, that's what I'm saying. Yeah. I feel sorry for you.
Nah, you learn in college that a lot of people are gross. It's like, because all
people are not raised the way
people
you were raised.
are different.
That's
people
what
are
I think. That's all how I see it.
I blame it on the South Shore.
South
I always say South Shore is different. I just blame it on the entire South Shore.
I'll say the people who were born and raised in the South Shore are a completely different breed of people.
They are.
Than the people raised.
Because y'all are like okay with like. Y'all are used to having nothing, and when I mean having nothing, I mean
y'all
like
look great though.
In terms of having nothing, I'm talking about like entertainment and like things to do. Y'all are okay with sitting around. I mean,
at lakes and shit.
Yeah, just
watching
water and shit. Like niggas from the North Shore, people that are used to the city. We're not built the same. So like y'all are one with nature. Y'all are okay with these weird funky smells.
Y'all be hiking for fun.
You feel me? Like I respect it, just not who I am. And college taught me that. Mm-hmm. I wish I didn't learn that, but it is what it is. Now, tying that all together, I want to say that college really did show me how smelly, dirty, disgusting women were.
Whoa.
Yeah.
100 women. It's not like men. You expect that.
Not all women.
Well, obviously not all women,
but
I will say women more than men are dirtier.
I don't believe that.
100% believe that.
I don't.
Cause like
honestly,
for example,
okay,
you know how many times like a girl would walk into my room and just be like, "Oh my God, your room is so clean. It smells so nice in here."
No, but then again,
that.
We are clean people. We're just clean people.
We are. That's my point, though. That's my point, though.
You can't put it on like a gender.
Now I walk into that same girl's room. I'm gonna see clothes on the floor.
That's why she said
her bed ain't made.
Okay.
It might not have a smell, but it's just like not as clean as my room would be. So I'm just like, word. I feel like I'm cleaner than women. So that's how I see it. And most men in general, like Dev, for example, my old roommates, my brother. My roommates before Dev, all cleaner than him. So, I don't know. You are a woman, so you can speak to that, even though you have dirty-ass roommates who are women.
Okay, let me correct the word, it's sweet mates. I've never been in their room, but for them to have a room so dirty to the point where there's a smell lingering and they're literally sleeping in that shit and they're not doing anything about it.
Question, are they Moon Blanc?
Yes.
No comment.
But at the same time, my roommate is Moon Blanc, but she's like, she's not that. Oh, yeah, no.
You know you ain't going to deal with that in your same room.
It would be different. But, bro, it's not all girls. I just feel like sometimes with girls, like with us, it's when we get ready and we're trying to think of an outfit to wear, we end up literally taking out like all of our clothes, like, okay, yeah, this looks good, and then you like second guess yourself, and then you gotta take that outfit on and you gotta put a whole nother outfit and you're like, no, this doesn't look right. And then by the time you finish getting your outfit together, you have to leave, and then you come back and you gotta deal with that mess. And some people, they have the energy to fix it and go right to bed, and other people can't. Like,
my girl does, like, shorty does the same thing. My question is, when you take something off the rack or hanger,
why not just put it back on?
Or, yeah, like what you're taking off, just put back on a hanger, like replace.
No, it's a habit. It's like, okay, no, this looks crazy. I'm going to toss this, throw it on the bed, and then I'm going to grab something else. And then, like, sometimes, like, say I pick a top and a pants, and I don't like the way the top works with that pants, so I'll go and grab another top, and I'll put it on, and I'm like, no, this top is crazy. No, this top is nice, but the pants are wrong. So now I have to take off the pants and then grab another pants, and then, yeah.
Do you hear what you just said right now?
I know. This is me. I don't know what it is for everybody else, but I just, yeah.
Now, for example, right? Shorty, ever since I've been with her, she's been doing one continuous batch of laundry. Like, every time I go to her crib, there is her, laundry needs to be done. Her laundry. And I'm talking about, like, sweatpants, shirts, jeans, underwear,
Over a
bras.
time period of what, if you had to take a guess?
Since last November. She has been doing laundry every single week since I've seen, like, every time I'm over. No, bro, but it's like I'll go over her crib.
If you get dirt,
No, bro. I'm not saying no, but like there's never been a time where there wasn't laundry. Is my point. Like, you know how you do laundry and then you're done for like a couple days or like a week.
But like every week, that's gonna.
No, like excessive. For her, like she'll get done and then she'll have like one large pile, and then that's a goal for her. She's like, "Word, I made it to this pile," and then like. Like she'll do 7 batches of laundry, bro, and still have another 4 left.
Oh, so it's not like I'm just washing my clothes all the time.
No,
you're just washing your clothes at a time.
Yeah, at a time.
And I like,
that's
bro.
Stressful.
I seen her donate trash bags worth of clothes, bro. Like heavy duty trash bags.
I hate you after this,
bro. Yeah, I say this to her face. What you donate more clothes? Like this shit is insane. I don't know what's good with y'all. Y'all have issues when it comes to clothes and all that.
I donate clothes that
you do the same
fit.
thing she does.
No.
Do you not throw clothes on the bed when it's not what you're looking for?
Yeah,
instead of putting it on a hanger.
I'm talking about the laundry situation. I'm very OCD with my with everything really. I do laundry every 3 weeks. I do laundry. Yeah. Like I have like a couple of clothes in the hamper right now, and I'm like, okay, I'm gonna wait a couple more weeks and then I'll wash it.
Once a week.
No, that's wreck.
Once a week. Keep it once a week because you maintain it. Like the loads never get too big.
Oh yeah.
You feel me?
Yeah, my laundry loads never get that big.
So but I know people that do like a whole bunch of laundry.
You said once every 3 weeks. You do dance, right?
Yeah.
All right, so that's another set of clothes you got to wash every day.
Yeah,
all right, so you got dance, living life, going to the gym.
Look at this discussion we're having.
All that, right? You telling me you don't have at least 3 loads of laundry when you do it every 3 weeks?
No, I have. Well, yeah, I have my blacks and my grays. I have my whites, and I have my colors.
On campus, it's like $250, right?
No, it's free.
No. I mean,
on campus, it's free now to do laundry.
Oh, what? I'm pulling up. I'm pulling up. Best believe.
Like, what do you mean it's free?
Like,
it's you literally go downstairs. You go put your stuff in there and you just press a button. That's it.
Like you don't have to slide your card or anything, put any coins in.
You just press whatever setting you're doing, colors, nets, whatever.
So if I was to pull up with like a bag and I was like signing, I'll do it before 5 o'clock.
Yeah, that's even after 5 o'clock. I can still be like, that's my clothes. He's just bringing my clothes for whatever.
We live. Finesse the system.
Why are you so? Are you okay?
No, because you have no idea how much money them niggas took from me just from laundry.
Hey, I mean, you're not the only one.
What was it? $150 a load?
Yeah.
Bruh, $150 alone for 2.5 years.
Then $150 to dry. Don't forget you have to pay for drying also.
Bro, I used to just bring clothes home. I was like, fuck that. The niggas ain't getting my money. But anyway, let's get into this shit. We've been doing some nonsense.
How was your week,
shit.
Dev?
Right. Oh shit.
How was your week?
My weekend was alright. It was pretty chill. I pretty much just worked the entire weekend. Y'all know when I'm not doing the podcast, my hustle is at another place, which is my job. So it's pretty much just that. At least until it gets warmer out. You feel me?
Ooh, I can't
like
wait.
I never plan to do anything crazy in the winter because it's the winter. You're supposed to use that time to rack up and save up. Because once you get to the summer, you're about to spend your shit like crazy. So yeah, that's all I'm doing. Pretty cool so far.
Yo, this real life shit sucks.
Yeah, adulting is trash.
I'm just thinking like, I work at 8 to 5. I got to do this in the winter and summer. Like, I got to come here at 8 in the morning, even when it's nice out. Like, doing it in the winter is like, it's easy because, you know what I mean, there ain't shit to do. It's cold as fuck. I don't want to be outside.
But then when it's
just complaining
summer
about
out,
working.
Yeah, but like when it's 80 degrees out, you wake up, you know what I mean?
And majority of the day's gone.
You feel me? When you get out, it's
Sick.
just like, yo, this is what I got to do every fucking day.
I mean, let's just hope by the time it's like summer, daylight savings will come into effect where like.
Well, I don't gotta hope for that. I know that's gonna be a thing.
Yeah, because I hate sometimes when I work in the morning and I come out at night. It's already dark as shit. And I'm like, okay,
see, I don't care about that.
It's about to be colder than usual, so my day, taking my ass home, I guess. But like in the summer, when it got darker later into the night, as soon as I got out of work, I'm like, oh, it's perfect timing, low key. Facts. Let's get something popping. What's up? Who's acting?
My quarrels with this system is that we have 2 days off a week instead of 3. That's how it should be. We should work 4 days a week and have 3 days off.
Yeah.
That would promote. If these niggas cared about mental health as much as they do, I guarantee you that would help. I really do. But I don't want to get into that.
I feel like I'd be bored with 3 days off.
Yeah, but that would give you more time.
I'm a workaholic.
You feel me? You would figure out what to do with that extra day. Like give you Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday through Thursday work week. Oh, amazing.
Just think about the stuff you are able to do now with your days off, and then you have an extra day.
I would have a day legitimately just set for like tasks and errands.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Legit. Like this day is legit. I'm doing errands all day.
That's everyone's Saturday. That's what people mostly do on Saturday.
That's terrible. And then I got Tuesdays. You feel me?
Yeah.
And then I got Sunday to what? Just chill and do nothing, relax.
I can tell you my entire week right now. This is my schedule in the winter. When it's the summertime, it's different. But winter, I literally work from Thursday to Monday. Tuesday morning, I'll do my errands that day. Tuesday night, we do the podcast. Wednesday is just my day to just chill and relax. And Thursday is back to work. So like with the 2 days that I get off, one of the days I spend, doing the shit that I have to do. Other day it's just a me day. So like tomorrow, by the time y'all are listening, watching this, it's me just relaxing. And those are my best days. Wednesdays are my best days.
Life is moving by way too fast too.
Way too fast.
I like that though.
No, whoa.
No.
We're gonna talk about for a second why I don't like that.
Okay.
I
enjoy that, but yeah, go ahead.
I mean, bro, like I don't even get the sense that I'm living life anymore at this moment. It's just like I'm going through the days, going through the motions. Like I'm doing I wake up, go to work, get out of work, go to the gym, come home. It's the same shit every fucking day.
Routine.
It's like I'm not satisfied with the way I'm living life right now, and that shit got to change.
I mean, I say it all the time. We do what we got to do until we can do what we want to do. You feel me? So like. This routine shit, it's not temporary. I mean, no, it's not permanent. It's temporary. You feel me? Like, my routine is gonna switch up, and the reason why I'm okay with like the time going by because the way my goals are aligned, it's like I know I'm gonna succeed in all the goals that I have planned. I just know how long it's gonna take. So when the time flies, it's just like, okay, word. The time that it was supposed to happen, that time is finally here. Like, I've been patiently
I hear you. Like you're
waiting,
getting close to your goals. I hear that. I hear
it's
that.
Just like word. Let's. I love to just take a peek into like 5 years into the future, like what I'm doing to see if everything aligns correctly. But those are the type of goals that I have set out. You feel me?
I like to do that a lot. Like reflect on the past. Like what did I say I was gonna be doing like this time 5 years ago? Doing much better than I thought I was.
Facts.
Like, you feel me?
That's
like,
big facts.
Facts.
I kind of wish I took another year in school though. I just enjoy myself. Anyway though, let's get into this podcast shit.
Yeah. So I guess we'll start things off with sad news, of course. And if you're not aware, I don't know how you're not aware, but
Seriously.
on Sunday night, we lost a legend. Sunday morning, 9 lives were taken from us. 2 of those lives happened to be Kobe Bryant and his 13-year-old daughter, Gianna. So what happened was they were on their way to Kobe's training camp, and they were taking his private helicopter over there. Him, Gianna's teammates and their parents, and I believe it was another teammate, their parents as well, and then the pilot. And apparently, I'll just say the story was like this. All helicopters or planes were grounded that day because the weather was bad. It was really foggy weather. Planes were suggested not to take off. I don't know what happened, but I guess somewhere in there, pilot decided that it was okay to go, and they thought they were going to make it. And I guess while they were flying, they dealt with weather issues. They tried contacting radio towers, and the towers were telling them where they were. Like, for example, they were saying at one point, you're only like 800 feet above the ground, or like you got to go higher. So they did that. And when the weather took turn for the worse, their helicopter ended up crashing into a mountain near Calabasas, catching on fire and killing everyone inside. Very tragic news to hear. I was at work when I heard about this. I didn't believe it at first when somebody told me, because I don't know, when you hear TMZ articles and everything like that, you don't want to believe it until other sources start commenting on it as well. So when it became official news, I think I obviously took time out of what I was doing because I needed a moment because I was at work. But it was just a very sad thing to hear. I'll let you reflect and react as well. There's obviously some things we got to talk about and reflect and all that. But I want to give each of you the opportunity to react to it as well. So, yeah.
You can go first.
I guess for me, I kind of was just, how can I say this? Like, with the amount of deaths, like tragic deaths that have been happening recently over like the past year, I think when I heard it, I kind of was just like, yeah, get out of here. Like, this isn't true. And then I was on my way to my father's house, and him and Kobe are literally, they were the same age. They were like a month apart from each other. So he was just like distraught by it. And then just literally every channel that we kept turning to, like, it was the same thing over and over again. And like, you could just, the house was so quiet. Everyone was so sad because it was just like, we were all imagining like how it happened. And then one reporter said that it was all his daughters in there. And then we were just like, geez, like, this is sick. I really hope this isn't true. And then when we found out that it was him and Gianna, I couldn't help but just try and imagine like the situation they were in. Just him and his daughter, like, literally like about to crash. I know that he literally did everything he could to make sure that she felt comfortable and understand that he was going to be there for her up until their tragic end. It's a really sad thing. I'm tired of people dying at this point.
All the greats are dying.
I'm just over it at this point.
So I want to say, first and foremost, we've been taking a lot of time talking about Kobe. I want to say, let's recognize everyone else who was on there as well. I don't know the names, but I just want to say there were 5 other people.
I can say that.
So we do
7
total.
Before you get into that, let me just run through
9
those
total.
names.
Yeah. All right, so 7 other people on that, and we need to show them the respect as well.
I got you
Kobe
right now.
All right, bet,
I got you right now. All right. So we'll say our rest in peace to Kobe Bryant, Gianna Bryant, John Altobelli, his wife Carrie Altobelli, and their daughter Alyssa Altobelli, Sarah and Peyton Chester, Christina Mauser, and Ara Zobayan.
So rest in peace to all 9 of those people. First, I didn't even know a helicopter could fit 9 people, but that's besides the point.
It was a big ass helicopter. It was the 13.
But all right. So I got this news when I was with my boys MP and Chris. We were shopping for my B-Day weekend, like outfits to buy and whatnot. And we were just standing at Macy's, and Chris was buying something, and like me and MP were just like, in the cologne section, just smelling shit, talking shit. And then Chris just says something like, Kobe died. And legitimately, like, I just stopped everything what I was doing and just looked at him. Everyone in line in front of him just looked at him. And I said, why are you lying, bro? Like, who says that? Because I didn't get no Bleacher Report. I didn't get no ABC report. I didn't get no ESPN report. So I'm like, Bleacher Report is usually what I go off of. That's usually like my breaking news. Adrian Wojnarowski did not report this. It's not true. Then I start getting reports. I start getting tweets. I start getting people hitting me up talking about Kobe died. Kobe died. I'm just like, whoa, what the fuck? Then we go into my boy MP's car, and then we put on CNN, and then we see footage of the wreck. We have confirmations, and I'm just like, I started tearing up. I'm like, Kobe Bryant, Mamba mentality, Kobe Bryant. The dude, like this dude, you really felt like he was invincible. Like the way he acted, the way he was, the way he carried himself. Mamba mentality. The mentality that you can always get better. You can always improve upon yourself. He instilled that in so many people, especially me. And I'm just like, this dude really died? And this is how he died? Like, I expected to see Kobe grow old.
Right.
So hearing how he died along with his daughter as well, who was going to be a future superstar in the WNBA, something like that. She was going to be crazy good. All the potential gone. And I just feel bad for her. Well, I feel bad for the Bryants. But Vanessa and the 3 other kids that are left behind, because she was pregnant as well. So she lost her daughter. She lost her husband since 16, I'm pretty sure. Her man since 16. And now she has to deal with 3 kids, 1 on the way by herself. I mean, she has a great extended family with the Lakers and all these NBA players and everything.
It's not the same.
It's not the same. Now, I just want to say that, to be honest, I don't even know what to say, because, like, Kobe Bryant, to me, like, I'm a basketball player. I've been watching him ever since the jump. Dwayne Wade was my favorite basketball player, but I always recognized that Kobe, it was Michael Jordan, Kobe, Dwayne Wade when it came to shooting guards. Kobe was the closest thing we'll ever see to Michael Jordan. He didn't get there, but, like, he really tried. And just his work ethic, his personality, his persona, the way, like I said, it's just, it fucks me up that he's gone, because he was doing a lot of things after basketball, like multimedia-wise. He was helping people out. His Mamba Academy as well. He's just training basketball players. Like, he had a lot of influence in places that people didn't realize.
Yeah.
And I'm just upset that he didn't, a lot of things he didn't get to do, doesn't get to come to fruition. We don't get to see him accept his Hall of Fame speech or a Hall of Fame award. This man was going to go to the Hall of Fame. He's an 18-time All-Star, 5-time NBA champion, 1-time NBA MVP, 2-time Finals MVP. Like, I get heated talking about it, to be honest, because, like, I still don't, like, I don't accept it. I don't believe it. I'm still in denial. I'm not even gonna lie. Like, I finally understand how you felt with Juice WRLD. Like, I finally understand, because I didn't have that connection with him like you do. Kobe, like, I'm a real fan. I'm a real supporter. I love the game. If you love the game, this is going to hit you some type of way. And even if you don't love the game, it's going to hit you some type of way, because Kobe impacted everyone in some type of way. You feel me? Like, my mom, why is my mom telling me Kobe died? Like, did you hear Kobe died? And she's distraught. Why is my grandma mentioning Kobe? You feel me? Why is my aunt, who can barely speak English, mention Kobe?
Yeah.
Shows you the levels in the just who he's reached.
Yeah.
And the levels of his influence. So I'm just R.I.P. Kobe, R.I.P. Gianna, R.I.P. to everyone else on that plane, but god damn, that shit wasn't supposed to happen.
No.
That shit was not supposed to happen.
And it teaches you to, really value life, because, like, anything can happen, everything's unexpected, and life is too short. So definitely make sure you hold your loved ones close. Tell them you love them anytime you get the opportunity to, because, like I said, shit can happen in the blink of an eye, you feel me? So you never want to hold, like, bad grudges with people, you feel me?
That, and you want to enjoy every day.
Exactly.
Every day.
You never know when your time is coming.
Exactly.
And it's not like live for tomorrow. It's like live for the moment.
Live for now.
You know what I mean? Live for now. And that's why I was saying earlier when we were talking about, like, how the day's just flying and I hate it. I'm not getting to live my life. I'm not enjoying it. There's certain things I can't do throughout the day just because shit is going by too fast. And what if something happens like that? I could be gone. So much shit I didn't do, so much shit I didn't accomplish, and I want to live like that. So that's why I think, like, we just need to, like, slow down and just, like, start taking life for what it is and starting just enjoying it, rather than, like, wishing for time to pass faster for things to just go on. Like, nah, let's just live in the moment, because the moment is now. We don't know what's next. Anything could be next, and you might not like what's next. So, yeah.
I agree with that. Dude was definitely, he was 41, right?
Yes,
41
years old.
Retired 4 years ago.
Exactly. Mm-hmm. And even though we know him for this legend, this icon, for who he is, I feel like he started kind of the next chapter, but I feel like he started a new life in retirement. You feel me? Like, I feel like that was his opportunity to actually watch his daughters grow up.
He was only getting started. That's the crazy thing.
Like, he was just getting started. Yeah. Like, there were interviews out saying that, like, everyone, like, makes the joke about Kobe just having a bunch of girls, and, like, they try to get a boy and it just ends up being a girl. And he says he's happy. I mean, hey, if there's 5 girls, cool, let them be 5 girls. He's a girl dad, and he loved it.
You know what's crazy?
Yeah, what's up?
I guarantee you, all his girls, if he's still around, like, if he was still around and was able to, like, teach them ball, they would be better than most boy ball players.
Yo,
they would definitely be able to give boys buckets. Like Gianna,
and that's the
she
thing.
was gonna go to UConn, bro.
Oh, yeah.
And
That's
UConn,
the thing.
you know, if you at UConn, you give niggas buckets. Like,
yeah, and that's the thing. He was pushing for Gianna because he said when somebody asked them when they were both in the street about, like, having a boy to continue the legacy, Gianna was like, "Oh, don't worry, I got that." You feel me? That's me. I got that. So there was definitely that love of the sport, but just that father-daughter relationship too, and one that I can say we grew up watching. We're not growing up, but, like, we witnessed Gianna growing up, just because she was always by Kobe's side. So that's why it's just something incredibly sad to hear. Like Imani was saying earlier, I do believe I don't know how quick everything happened, but I do believe when everyone saw what was going on and they saw the situation that was in, I do believe Kobe did his best to make his daughter feel as safe as he could until it was over. I'm not sure what else to say about that. Kobe has influenced generations. He's been with, he's survived 3 generations, and he is known and recognized throughout all of them.
And he is immortal in the basketball world.
Exactly.
Immortal.
And it's very dope because it was sad. I'll say it's sad because there were a lot of NBA games. I think there were 8 NBA games.
They all still played. They all
still played. None of them was canceled. I thought that was pretty sad because we saw live reactions from all the players, or we just saw how everyone was reacting. It was really sad to see. I think I choked up hearing Doc Rivers talking about it.
Yeah, that was a lot for me.
Yeah.
Trace McGrady.
Trace McGrady was another one that choked me up.
He was. He hit me the most. LeBron is yet to really publicly speak, and I feel like when LeBron speaks is when I'll start, like, I'll pay real attention because like, everyone's waiting for LeBron to say something. Because the night before
give him his time.
Yeah, well, you got to think about it. LeBron stepped in Kobe's shadow when he got to the Lakers. He just passed Kobe as pertains to being number 3 on the all-time scoring record.
And Kobe
the night before,
him on that.
And him and Kobe are really close.
Yeah, they were.
So, like, I know it's hitting LeBron a lot, so I can't wait to see what he has to say. But I don't know. I know Kobe's up there with the big guy, and they're doing their thing. But he needs to be down here. He should be down here with us.
Yeah, and, like, not even NBA stars. Like, everybody felt it.
Jimmy Fallon.
Jimmy Fallon's speech got me. Ellen's speech got me. Like, I thought it was cool when what was it? Was Cristiano Ronaldo? No, it was, who was it? Neymar, yes, thank you. Yeah. Neymar on the field day of, he showed respect, like, when everybody else heard. So it's definitely something that the entire world will feel.
Y'all see how they're trying to change the logo?
And I see how they're trying to change the logo. I also see how the NBA is trying to retire the numbers 8 and 24 league-wide.
People are, like Spencer Dinwiddie, for example, they're just doing that themselves. Like, they're just changing their numbers out of respect.
Yeah,
like he wore like Spencer Dinwiddie on the Nets, for example, he wore number 8. He changed it, like, today to number 26 just because Kobe wore those. Yeah,
and I heard of another player. His name was slipping me, but I think his name was 8. His number was 8 too, and I think he changed it to, like, 11 or some shit. But it's incredibly dope to see the support and solidarity of everybody coming together. LA lost 2 legends within 1 year, so it was sad to hear. It was it was dope to see how everyone kind of reacted right when it happened. Because, for example, the Grammys was that same night, and it was being held at the Staples Center.
They should have canceled it.
They weren't gonna do that.
They weren't gonna do that.
They should have.
They should have, but they
That's
weren't.
Kobe's building.
They showed him tribute that same night at the event, and I thought it was cool because when they had a show planned out, and when they happened, they were like, "Nah, we got to figure out some way to fit him in there," and I think they did it pretty beautifully. So
I saw a
really
tweet
dope.
today that made me chuckle for the first time, like about this moment. It was like, who do you think would win in a 1-on-1, Kobe or Jesus? And then someone replied, Jesus would get, or Kobe would work the fuck out of that. Like, yo,
50
Kobe,
easy.
yo, it was like
Facts.
Kobe ain't giving him no breaks. Kobe ain't taking it easy on Jesus.
What? Nigga, one cross
I
up
thought
from
about it, I was
Kobe.
like, yo, Kobe's going hard against shit.
Hey.
That shit really made me laugh.
One
I
cross.
was like, all right, I needed that.
One cross from Kobe, and it's the second coming.
Like,
Kobe's
yo,
gonna be like, get back down. On the third day, nigga.
Kobe gonna be like, I'm the king now.
Oh, stop.
You feel me though? Like,
No, it's facts. It's facts.
need some comedic relief in
Gotta find
moments
some
like
ways
this.
to,
You feel me?
You know, get through these troubling times. So like I said, like we say, please show love to all of your loved ones. You never know when anything's gonna happen, you know. Make sure you're good on all sides. Love everybody. And yes, definitely sign the petition to change the logo, because why not? Why not? Kobe's the guy. Change that shit and do everything. I don't even know what else to say on Kobe because I'm kind of still in a loss for words because Kobe was my favorite player. So, like, I don't know. It's just a lot of people that I fuck with in the just entertainment industry on the world's period are just being picked off one by one, and it, like, hurts every single time. With Kobe, Nipsey, Juice, X, Mac. I can just keep going down the names of everyone, all the young people. The young people that are just being taken, all the greats that are just being taken out of nowhere. I don't know what's going on with the universe. I don't know if
you know what I just realized?
everyone's taken somewhere and putting them in a greater place because some fuck shit's about to go on. I don't know, but it just sucks to hear and it sucks to witness all of that. But you just got to know to be in a good space when all of that's happening, because some people, you know, some people can't grieve correctly, if that makes sense. I don't know if that makes sense. I feel like there's a lot of unhealthy ways to grieve. So
Substance abuse, don't do that.
Don't do that.
So definitely make sure anyone who might be grieving hard over anything, over any type of loss, it doesn't even matter. It doesn't have to be a loss. If you just see someone grieving, period, just, you know, watch out for them. You feel me? Because not everyone knows how to grieve in a healthy way. So I'll just say it at that. Since I mentioned the Grammys, do we just want to move right into that?
By all means. Sure.
All right.
I do got to say one thing.
Yeah.
These award shows, I don't know who made them so important or how they got so important, but I really feel like they have too much, like, say and, like, pull in the grand scheme of things. I really do. Mm-hmm. Like, first of all, who votes? We don't even know who the fuck be voting.
It's a board.
Yeah.
There's a
Who
board.
is on the board? Who makes the board? Like, what?
I don't know.
Like, half the time, like, people who win these awards, bro, how? But I digress. The Grammys, the Oscars, fucking the Emmys, shit, like, all stupid ass.
But at the time, this was something that was supposed to, like, congratulate the artists on their success and things like. So before, when it first started getting started, it was a good thing to for artists to be like.
Now it's. I feel like now it's just like if
too much people to even.
For me personally, I feel like the people who vote, they all got agendas. Like, they all got ties to certain people. So it's like, all right, I'm gonna put this person
like
on.
industry
You
shit.
feel me? So it's just like, yeah, it's not really talent. It's really just popularity at this point.
Mm-hmm. I hear that. I agree
it's not
with
even
that.
popularity, because sometimes, like, the most popular artists that are making the most success or whatever the case may be, they don't even get it like that. So sometimes it doesn't happen. It's not every time that they do it.
I forget the year where who got beat. It was Cardi and Kendrick got beat by someone.
Who?
Was it Kendrick? It was Cardi and someone. got beat, and everyone was going crazy because it made no sense. I think Taylor Swift beat him or some shit.
Or Casey Musgraves.
Yeah, that's what it was. Casey Musgraves.
I remember that name.
Yeah,
I remember that shit made me sick. I was
like, who the fuck is this?
Fuck is this? Yo. Casey Musgraves. I think that's her name. And it was like for best album, right? It was album of the year, the general category, album of the year. I remember I heard that shit. Because that was a name I remember. I will not forget that name.
He got hot. He's the one that brought it up to me. He got hot.
I was hot because, like, at least if it's going to be someone that wins album of the year, like, I'm in tune with my music shit, I feel like, on, like, multiple genres. Mm-hmm. So when it's an artist that I don't know, I'm just like,
wow, y'all just pulling, y'all just grasping for shit.
Yeah, and I'm just like,
you know what's crazy about her?
I've never even heard Shorty on the radio before.
Bro, I'm going to kill you.
And no one listens to the radio.
Yo, yeah, so at work, right? We play music. We just play music in the background, like, unfiltered, right?
Yeah.
Tell me how she came up on the radio, whatever the fucking we were playing, Pandora, bro. Tell me why a nigga looked around and was like, yo, who is this depressing ass woman singing right now? It got me in the worst mood. Nigga was like, it's Casey Musgraves. I was like, this is Casey Musgraves? Why she sound like she's crying? Sound like she's in pain singing. But like, I just had to get that out there. Like, yo, Casey, oh my God, your music trash to me. But yeah, let's talk about the Grammys.
Well, first things first, I'm gonna say I also agree that the Grammys don't really matter much. That more, wow, Grammys don't matter that much anymore. But I still like the idea of the Grammys just because of what it originally stood for. Just like what Imani was saying, on congratulating artists on their success, or just like the industry's way of saying like, yo, we see you, you feel me? Mm-hmm. So that's why I kind of really just look at the Grammys in the hip hop sections, just because hip hop was always something that was just not recognized in the industry at all, even though hip hop is now pop culture. Like, hip hop is the most popular genre. Hip
hop is in literally everything.
Like movies, music, film, fucking anything. Hip hop is part of the culture now, and it just sucks when you don't see what influenced the whole lifestyle being recognized by the industry. So that's why I just look forward to the hip hop categories and everyone that's at least nominated for that. So let's go through a couple of winners. For each section, I'll have anybody's down, and I don't know why I can't just look it up, but I'm just going to say people that I know for sure won Grammys. I'm going to say shout out to Nip, rest in peace, because he won 2 Grammys. One Grammy was for Racks in the Middle, and that's dope because Roddy Ricch actually got his first Grammy as well, which is so dope. That is so dope. The other Grammy he won was with DJ Khaled and John Legend for Higher. So that was really dope to see. Anderson .Paak won, I think, 2 Grammys. Billie Eilish fucking
ran the board, huh?
Ran the board with 5 Grammys at her first Grammys at 18 years old, which is on TV. Fucking amazing. So
you see her?
No, I didn't. Was she actually?
Yeah, she on their TV right there.
Oh, look at that. That's hilarious. But yeah, that was incredibly dope for an 18-year-old at your first Grammys to bring home 5 Grammys. Shout out to Lizzo for getting 2 Grammys. Lil Nas X got a Grammy.
Coffee.
I've still never heard a Lil Nas X, Lizzo song.
Lizzo can
You've
make
heard
music.
it.
She's like in the meme world. I
saw her album in hip hop. I thought she was an R&B singer.
She raps, but she sings. She's a pop artist. To me, she's a pop artist. Yeah, but
is her music good though?
Yes.
Would you bump it
in the pop genre?
Would you bump it in your free like this? Like I'm still like I'm cognizantly putting this on. Is that
on my own time? Yes. No, because I don't listen to pop like that. But like it plays at work all the time, and I sing it when it plays at work. What's that shit called? Like feeling good, good as hell, good as hell. No, not Truth Hurts, because I'm not gonna be like I'm 100% that bitch, because I'm not. You feel me?
I'm 100% that nigga, because I am.
Facts. But when Good as Hell comes on, I'm like, Good as Hell is a bop, so I'll jam to that. You feel me? So she can make good music. I just personally don't listen to it. So shout out to her for getting 2 Grammys. And
Coffee got one.
Coffee got a Grammy, which was dope. See, she's
gonna be at Boston Calling.
Yeah. See, so I just like when black people get represented. That's all. Tyler, the Creator, fucking got a Grammy finally after.
Bro, I don't see what's so great about his album. Like, I respect him and his vision, but I just don't see it.
He just put together. You got to think about the body of.
It wasn't a hip hop album, first of all. That's not a rap album.
It's not. But you just have to think about to dope content he was able to put out, and nobody else was involved with it. He literally
he did everything all
on
himself.
his own.
I understand.
He wrote,
is that what it is?
Well, no, that's not it. But like Tyler does that with the good majority of his projects, but it's just the quality of content you get. Because Tyler is a very versatile artist.
The production, amazing.
Yeah.
The beat choice, all right.
That's
the
Tyler.
Content is my thing. I was just there were some songs that was just like, what am I listening to?
I hear you.
You feel me?
It's not for everybody.
I'm not trying to be disrespectful either, because I
you.
fuck with Tyler. It's just that last album with the pink cover. I don't even remember the name of it.
Igor.
Ugly ass nigga on the front. Tyler. Yeah, it was Tyler. I know. Well, I'm just like, bro, I listened to it once, never again. I'm just like,
all right. It's not for everybody.
is it? But I've never seen any or heard anyone.
No, people bump him.
No, people
Really?
bump
People
that
really
shit.
be bumping it?
People bump that.
Nah,
Earthquake.
it's just that.
Earthquake goes
Earthquake go crazy when Playboy Cardi's part comes out. Yeah, people bump Igor, so that's why we got to give him his proper respect. But after he won his first Grammy, his acceptance speech was dope because seeing somebody like him who like just is kind of in his own realm. He's not in the industry. You don't hear him on the radio, any of that shit. He's just in his own little box doing his own shit and still being brought back to the forefront and being recognized. I thought that was dope. So after the Grammys, they did their like interviews with all the winners and shit, and Tyler went up to give his interview, and I thought what he said was actually pretty interesting, and I wanted to hear your reactions to it. So let me just play the video for everybody right now. Load that shit up. Actually, let me play how that shit started.
Inshallah, you guys have a good week.
Oh no, not that.
Inshallah, remember.
And then I guess can you go into, in recent days there's been a lot of news about the voting process at the Grammys. Has any of that affected the way that you're looking at winning this award today?
I'm half and half on it. On one side, I'm very grateful that what I made could just be acknowledged in a world like this. But also, it sucks that whenever and I mean guys that look like me, do anything that's genre bending or that's anything, they always put it in a rap or urban category, which is, and I don't like that urban word. It's just a politically correct way to say the N-word to me. So when I hear that, I'm just like, why can't we just be in pop? Why can't it just, you know what I mean? So I felt like half of me feels like the rap nomination was a backhanded compliment. Like, my little cousin wants to play the game. Let's give him the unplugged controller so he could shut up and feel good about it. That's what it felt like a bit. But another half of me is very grateful that the art that I made could be acknowledged on a level like this when I don't do the radio stuff. I'm not played in Target. I'm in a whole different world than what a lot of people here listen to. So I'm grateful and like,
Fox News Entertainment.
What's up?
Because Devin said it perfectly. He does his own thing on his, like, he does his own thing. He's happy with what he does, and then he's getting brought back into this world that he's really not trying to be a part of.
And he's recognized.
Yeah,
so
you
that's
feel
why
me?
I felt like that's dope. You feel me? That's why I respect it.
But I hear him. I hear him like how sincere are they with these awards? Like, are they just giving it just to give it to someone, or do they
just to make it seem like, okay, yeah, we're like, we actually like you guys. Here you guys go.
You feel me?
Like, no.
How do you feel about them putting just any black artist into the urban category or hip hop? Because what he was saying was like he's appreciative of the Grammy, but he just feels like
they do that.
He looks the way he looks. He was put in that category, even though he feels like because even he says
I love
that he didn't belong in that category,
that
but he's only
comment.
like.
Well, which
first.
Grammy is
I've heard
that?
of
Is that his first Grammy speech? Or was
No,
that from the other day?
that was after the
For
Grammys.
Igor?
Yeah, like
Okay.
he only
So-
won one Grammy off Igor, and that was her best rap album.
Okay.
And like his thing is like, yeah, just the whole rap and like urban title. I feel like I'm only put in that box because of what I look like, or everybody that looks the way I look will just be put into that box. So it's like, yeah, it's cool, but he just feels like that urban like attachment is like a backhand.
That's not
compliment.
true. Can't say it's true.
But
It's
I
Cali.
like the way he described like his perspective of it, because that's the first I've ever heard of that until he said it. Like, to say that urban is a politically correct way of saying the N-word. I mean, honestly, even when I go to Walgreens, I'm trying to grab something, like they'll say like urban like hair products instead of just saying regular hair products.
Oh yeah, because urban means black.
Yeah, that's kind of sick.
Yeah. And I mean, I always knew that, like urban contemporary, that's legit a category, and urban contemporary just pretty much means black R&B. Like there's the traditional R&B, and then you have urban contemporary. So like traditionally R&B is mostly black, but when you get to the urban contemporary, I don't know, it's just like black.
I mean, I used to think like that, like where everything had like a hidden agenda, or like me getting this meant something else rather than like I deserved it. I try to get out of that mindset, because until like there's actual facts in front of me, or like I can prove like I feel that way or how he feels, I'm not gonna go there just because it's too easy.
I mean, isn't that that's like what you said about Lizzo being placed in hip hop?
I said I've never listened to her music, so I don't know what she belongs in. I'm just assumed like she was an R&B singer. I just assumed that. I never assumed she was a hip hop artist.
Yeah,
because most women, like if they're in hip hop, you know they're in hip hop. That's my point.
Facts.
So it's just like I've never heard her like, oh, you hear that new Lizzo track? Because if you in hip hop and you're a girl, I'm gonna know about that Lizzo track if you're hot. So, but that's why I was just confused. Like, all right, she should be in. I thought she was an R&B singer.
Yeah, but I think with like, sorry, were you about to say more?
Not really. I was just gonna say like, yeah, I don't like to use that as a cop out. Like, all right, they just gave me this just because of who I am or the way I look and shit like that. Like, nah, he deserved that shit.
Yeah, facts. He definitely deserved it.
Putting a lot of work and effort and creativity into Igor. Like, I may not have appreciated it as much
creative control.
I may not have appreciated it, but I respect his vision and I respect his process.
Complete creative
100%.
control over everything. I'll say that I do agree with him, because I like, oh damn, I had a point but I forgot where I was about to go with it.
You sound like my mom.
Shit.
I do that all the time.
Nah, because like I had a point and then I remember like, oh, I was about to cut off Darnell, so I just stopped talking. But I remember with this one,
life be hitting you crazy, man.
Hitting you crazy, I don't know. But with the whole Tyler the Creator shit, I get it, because it's like, damn. Oh, here we go. Thank you. Okay, great. So it's just like the whole, oh, we look great on this. Oh, wow. Hold on. Let's take a moment. Where was my camera? That camera? Oh, we look great. I get the thing with like being into this box when you just labeled as urban, because for me, when I talk about urban, like for example, the urban product, I just, the way I see it, I attach urban to like city. So
right.
I attach urban
That's
to
how
like
I've
just
always
the city.
attached it,
You
yeah.
feel me? But I don't know, the city could also be attached to like the hood, or like the city could be attached to a bunch of other shit. So I don't know. Well, when I always saw like urban charts for like billboards, I always knew that meant like hip hop and other shit like that. But the reason why Tyler probably feels the way he feels is because like you got to think about it. We talked about this earlier about hip hop being like the genre now. And if hip-hop is leading pop culture, then why wouldn't hip-hop be pop? Pop just means popular music, you feel me? So pop has a certain sound. Like if you think of pop music, you can think of like bubblegum music or shit like that. But over the years, pop has taken elements from hip-hop, which is why Ariana Grande is doing amazing right now. Or like Justin Bieber was doing amazing until Yummy dropped, but like why that happens. But like when pop just comes and take these hip hop elements, and then you see all these artists now like skyrocketing, it's because they're taking elements from hip hop. So why wouldn't you just call hip hop pop? You're still segregating the two, you feel me, in a way. So I think that's why Tyler becomes upset, because like he's an artist, but like to the Grammys, he'll just only be a hip-hop artist or a rapper, you feel me?
You just said it. When we think of pop, we all have this specific sound in our head.
Back in the,
We still do, though. We're conditioned to think that way. So,
but if you put on a pop song, you can pick. If I was
definitely, definitely. But it's more pop than hip hop. If I could definitely,
it's only pop because it only
I see what you're
pop
saying.
because like
I see what you're saying, but I feel like every genre does that to hip hop.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Every genre, not just pop itself. Like I could pick out like R&B or hip hop elements from an R&B song, for example.
All right, so
On chill.
Think about it like this, right? Take a girl pop artist and a girl R&B artist, and what's the difference with what they're singing about?
Nothing.
But they're still put in two separate genres.
It's just the beats and melodies and the pacing. That's all it is.
Okay. Do you think,
like what you just said, for example, like Summer Walker,
R&B.
R&B. She's R&B.
R&B.
Summer Walker, R&B, right? Ariana Grande, pop.
Ariana Grande could be R&B though.
She could be.
R&B?
She's not, but she could be. That's what I'm saying. Like she could be
R&B.
She could.
I don't see that. Like I listen to her music. I don't get.
Or her music's not R&B.
That's
but
what I'm
like,
saying.
there's gonna be a point where she
voice,
hits a certain age where she's gonna go. I think she's gonna go into the R&B.
She can go into it.
She's
but
still
I'm
young.
About, no, but what I'm saying is right now
into
the music she makes, I don't get the sense that it's R&B. I don't get the sense that it's hip hop. It's pop. Summer Walker, that's R&B. You know what I mean? Like I don't see. I see the influence, but it's not as prevalent as you say it is, in my opinion. Okay. Like, yeah, they just pick out a little piece, here and there, but I don't think it's that big of a piece.
I hear you.
No.
I'll say Ariana Grande. I'll say the entire Seven Rings album was influenced by hip hop, and like the entire Sweetener album, and maybe not Sweetener. Sweetener was more pop, but Seven Rings definitely that album. Justin Bieber, Purpose had a lot of hip hop elements in there.
Yeah, it did, but it wasn't bad.
Oh no, Purpose was great.
Okay.
Purpose was the only Justin Bieber album I'll say was great.
Don't do that.
I think it's I just.
I'm not.
I'm
not a Justin stan. I'm sorry.
Don't do that.
Like,
I'm not even a Justin stan, but don't
I'll
say
say
that.
because he got an album dropping. He dropped a track with Kehlani like earlier, and that shit sounded great. So hopefully, the whole album sounds like that and not Yummy, because I believe Justin can get in his R&B bag.
He needed Yummy though.
For his pop sound?
Nah, for radio music.
Yeah. They can like remember him again.
Facts. He just tried too hard to sound urban.
Nah, he just looks like a hillbilly crackhead.
And he tried he tried too hard sounding urban.
I was just gonna say he took a very long break, but
let me not say that.
Go off.
What happened to Juice WRLD? Or what happened with Juice WRLD?
Crazy transition. But with Juice WRLD, they just got recent developments in the cause of his death. So after doing an autopsy, it's officially confirmed that he died off of an overdose on Oxycontin and codeine.
Wait, both of them?
Yes.
Oh, shit.
So...
Cotton's the more stronger one, right? Cotton, I'm pretty sure Oxycontin is the stronger one.
I want to say yes because those are pills, and with codeine, it's like a liquid. So I want to say the Oxy.
Wait, was it like oxycodone or just straight codeine?
Oxycodone.
There's oxycontin, and then there's codeine.
Oxycontin.
Yeah, I know. There's oxycontin.
No, I'm telling you which one.
Oh, okay.
Oxycontin and codeine.
Not oxycodone.
No.
Okay.
Nah, is that what I said?
That's what it says. Oxycodone.
No.
Codone.
Same
shit.
Yeah.
Same shit.
Yeah. So those two. And I remember when we recently heard the news, we had our suspicions, but we didn't want to say anything. But now that it's official, we'll just stress again. Guys, we can't tell you how to have fun. We can't tell you how to live your life. But just watch out for yourself, and at least, I don't know, if you're going to do shit, at least do it in moderation, I guess, because this shit of all of the people who could lead the next generation and instead are just taken before they even hit that peak, it's just crazy. And it's just making me sad. You feel me? I already said we were losing a generation of artists, so... Because it's the young people. I'm not going to say it's the old people dying off ODs. If it's old people dying off ODs, I feel like it's not until they're like old. But like these young kids are really dying off of this shit. So I don't know if you're in circles that do that shit, maybe step out of that circle. If you know people that are maybe struggling and they don't look like they need help, they might need help. So talk to them. If you gotta go to the extremes,
mostly everyone needs help.
Hit up a center. Perfect. Yeah, nobody wants to ask for it, but
yeah, that's the thing. You can't help someone that doesn't want to be helped.
True. I can't help you, but I could prevent your death, or I could at least give you the proper steps that you might not want this help now, but if you want this help later, here's what you got to do.
So I've had Oxycontin before, like when I tore my knee up my freshman year and I was bedridden for like 2 weeks, they gave me Oxycontin. Like they gave me Oxycontin and one other pill. Bro, when I tell you I popped 2 of them shits and I had never been as high as before, like I understand why people like OD off that shit because that shit is so potent and strong, bro. And I'm pretty sure I had a low dosage too when I was popping it, or popping those pills. So I can see it, and I just want to say like, yo, if you're taking these pills, doing oxycodone, cotton, codeine, be careful because a lot can still be a little, if you know what I mean. If that makes sense to people. Exactly. A lot is still a little when you're dealing with shit like that. So be really careful. That's all I can say because people are going to do whatever the fuck they want anyway. But yeah, just take Juice WRLD as an example of what not to do.
Like, people just need to relax. Just relax. Like,
smoke your weed.
You really, like, just relax. Like, I get it. We're young. You know, this is a time for us to have fun. But if there's so many stories, not just now, just from time of people just getting excited and just going overboard, like, that should be, like, a mental wake up to really be careful of what you're using and what you're doing and who you should be associating yourself around. And I get it. Not everybody wants help. You know, it is what it is. But at least be aware of what the fuck you're doing. Especially if it's already been said before.
People think they're indestructible. Like, for me, I think this way as well. So I know other people definitely do. When I see something happen to someone else, I'm like, that's not happening to me. Like, straight up.
When I've learned, I used to be the same way, and I've learned the more you keep saying it's not gonna happen to you, it's not gonna happen to you,
it will happen.
It ends up happening to you.
It will happen to you.
You know, so
as I say, life is unexpected. Like, anything can happen in the blink of an eye, so you just gotta be careful.
I stopped jinxing myself, by the way, with shit like that.
Right.
Like,
I stopped saying that.
Straight up, just
that it's not gonna be me.
Yeah. Just straight up knocking on wood. I just stopped saying it because it always.
Life will wake you up.
No, someone else's situation will always be yours in time. Like, you're always gonna deal with some hardship. So I learned never to talk shit on anyone when they going through some hard times. And just never, say it's not gonna happen to me because odds are,
or it
right.
could never be me.
It will eventually happen to you in a different way.
Yep.
Because to the people it's happening to, at some point in their life, they were saying it wasn't gonna be me. So can't take anything for granted. You just got to be able to support people and like help them out if they want it and even if they don't, because sometimes when people fall into these instances, it's to help battle something. So they're battling something, they just have a negative way to cope with it. So yeah, just still don't just shun them. Like, give them the same love, it's just a different type of love. That's all.
Can I ask you a question, Dev?
Okay, yeah, sure.
You got a shorty, right?
I do.
Would you let her have an OnlyFans account?
All right, so here's my thing, right? Here's my thing.
I'm gonna drink my tea.
I'm
gonna ask you next.
What, is she letting her mans have an OnlyFans account, or is she having an OnlyFans account?
Would you ever have an OnlyFans account?
First of all, like, shorties, like, dudes have an OnlyFans account. It's hilarious.
I got one on the low.
But that's my thing. See, so it's like with like, I know sex workers,
Ooh, I do too.
And like, they're cool ass people. So here's my thing, and I respect how they get their hustle. So like, it is what it is. If it was my girl,
now,
baby, I'm talking to you. I would only be okay with it if it was like some dark web shit where nobody would ever like
find out.
Like, you feel me? Like, if it was like so low key and incognito where somebody could be like
a select group of people would know.
We're
like nobody, like, we know that like found it. But if like per se, if somebody did find it and they were like to put the phone in my face, be like, yo, is there shorty? Like, I could just look at it and be like, oh, nah, there's no way you could nah, it's not her. There's no way you could tell.
So, like, no face or in it or anything like that?
Like, none of that.
Oh my God.
So, if it
not
ain't
telling you how to live your life at all.
So, what if she just came up to you?
Just saying, yo, if you ever think about stepping into that world, just be on the low. Be low key.
So what if she hit you with the Dev? I want an OnlyFans account. Will you support me?
You think, okay.
Oh, God.
Wait, hold on. Support, like, wait. So is support, like, would I pay for it?
Why would you pay? No,
No, I thought that's what you asked. You're like,
no,
'cause I'm
as in
thinking
like
paying
for what I have.
Would you be
okay with it? Like, all right, yo, do your
it?
thing, girl. Like, she had a OnlyFans account, Snapchat. Everyone on campus knew it. She's like, bae, will you support me?
Nah, I'm sorry, cause like I feel like I don't know. It would be different. I was never put into that situation before, so like I don't know. It depends on. I don't know.
I can tell you straight up, 100%.
No, I don't think so.
Hell fucking no. Put that camera on me, please, and thank you. Put that camera on me, please.
Only
I just
like
want to
this.
say.
Hold on. I'll say like the. Hold on. The only way I would be okay with it, like okay, is like
if you were getting breached.
What's up? Let's make money together.
Oh my god!
I got a follow up question for y'all after.
Put the dildo away and take a real one. What's up?
Oh, y'all trying to have OnlyFans account together?
That's the only. I
feel it.
I know. You feel
Might
me?
as well just upload shit to Pornhub.
No, because anybody could find that. Like I said, I'd only be okay.
Can see your snap?
Like I said, it would only be okay if it's some on the super low shit. That
okay. You still talking about that?
The public, you feel me? That's the only way.
So for me, the way I'm built,
public figure. What?
The way I'm built, I could never do some shit like that.
And how are you built, Darnell?
Well, I don't even like talking to girls. I don't like when I was not doing my thing. I would not even entertain a girl my dude even associated with.
Facts.
You feel me? Like, oh, you were talking to her? Off limits.
That's
I'm
like
not fucking with her. I don't want to deal with that.
That's like bro code.
So no.
Don't say that, because I know people that like to share.
That'll hit me up. That'll hit me up back in the day. Be like, yo, you done with her?
You're nasty.
Or yo, can you throw her my way? Can you toss her my way?
That's
or put me
disgusting.
on?
Were they your bros?
Yeah.
Yes. I know people who do that.
I know plenty of people who bro that. Bro, it's niggas don't
bro that.
To each their own. To each their own. Y'all are nasty. Y'all are nasty, but to each their own.
Nah, I'm gonna tell you straight up. If you watching this and you my boy and you ever ask for my sloppy seconds, I said this to your face. You ain't shit.
Y'all are nasty.
I told you you ain't shit, but it's okay because you ain't shit to me.
Right?
You my ain't shit.
Who?
Nah, shorties definitely be tossing dick around.
What?
And that's
I used
gross.
to be a piece of me. I used to be a piece of me.
What?
I love
you know
this.
how many group chats I've seen where one person was the test subject? And then once they said, yeah, everything's good, and shit,
but
everything was good for the everything was good for the squad. What are you talking about?
Y'all do the same.
I've been through the same.
Y'all do the same.
I'm not in any group chats that do that. Go ahead.
But yeah, like, so for my shorty to do that, for one, why would I want to be with a girl when everyone knows what
she
the
looks
fuck
like?
you look like?
Wait, I'm sorry. Wait, before you get into that, no, we do not do that.
Wait,
yes,
do what?
you
We
do.
She was. I was about to let that slide. We do not do that.
Yes, you do.
What do we do?
Y'all be like,
I
oh
was
yeah, she
saying
got the
how, like,
waters,
no.
she got the
I
waters,
was
and then y'all be
saying
like, all
how.
right, bet I'm about to hop on it,
Nah.
and then you let her hop on it.
Nah, cause like he said, anybody that we see like, oh,
That's
bro
y'all.
got that, cool. I'm gonna step to the side. That's cool.
That's
'Cause
y'all.
There's plenty of fish in the ocean.
That's you
What I was
two.
saying was like, shorties will talk about a dude in the group chat, and then once one dude gets the approval, the squad is on that. You feel me?
No,
Don't do the same.
It's different though, cause
No, I'm the
girls
type
can
of
do
dude
it.
where like, oh, you let him touch you? I'm good.
facts.
I hear it.
Facts.
I hear it. But I personally,
I know my niggas differently.
I personally
Yeah, that
know
dude is disgusting.
multiple groups of niggas where they have met with one chick and they've heard, oh yeah, her waters are
Bro,
crazy,
didn't I just say I
da-da-da-da.
have boys that do that?
And it's disgusting.
Yes.
Switch to your own. Y'all do what y'all want to do with your own bodies. That's your business.
Like for me
but that's
personally,
disgusting.
I'm not.
Okay?
I've never been the type of dude to want to talk to my bro about the same girl. Like, yo, how was it when you hit that, bro? Like, yo,
That's what
she
people
doing any
do.
crazy shit? Like, yo, how wet? I'm like, bro, what?
Never.
That's some
College.
Simp, that's some simp shit.
It happened in college.
That's some simp
My
shit.
freshman year, people were nasty.
Wow.
Well, freshman year, you're still in high school. I thoroughly believe that. But like, nah, you really a simp if that's the way you think. But
Sick.
as
If
it
I was
pertains to my
interested in a
shorty,
if I was interested in a shorty, I would never ask another man how the shorty was.
you feel me?
I would never ask that.
But I've heard people actually ask.
No, definitely.
That's crazy. Wow, you know what I'm saying? Wow, I'm just kidding.
But like, yo, imagine waking up to your right next to your girl, and you see her phone, mad responses to her OnlyFans, Snapchat, or Instagram stories. Niggas talking about, I'll throw you $20, send me this type of pic. Don't listen.
What's
like,
up?
bro,
Let me get
what?
10. Let me get 10.
Bro,
Let's go half on it.
bro,
finesse these
what
dudes
kind
together.
of cuck shit is that when you're walking around with her and
Hey,
niggas
like I said, nobody knows.
Bruh, I feel you.
knows.
I feel you. But imagine being with her out in public. Niggas who have her shit see you with her.
They don't know
And
it's
they're
her.
just looking beneath her
Nigga, no,
clothes.
that they do know it's her is my
They're
point.
looking
Ah,
beneath
see,
her.
that couldn't be me. They
Bro.
would never know it's her.
What kind of respect do I have as to myself as an individual walking with this type of woman?
But, oh my god.
this type of woman.
Right. But that could be said in general. That could be said in general.
I
Like,
would never tolerate something that I would assume you
why you
wouldn't
knocking
either.
on
that
her
could be
soul?
said
Why
in
you knocking
general.
on her
If say if I'm messing with if I have my boyfriend whatever.
And he got an OnlyFans account. What's up?
No, I'm not even talking about that. I'm
What
saying,
is you talking about?
I'm
Let's talk
saying
about
if I mess with you and I mess with him, he's gonna know y'all two have seen my inner parts.
Wait, what?
So
Okay,
that's,
no, I'm following it. I'm rolling with it. I'm rolling with it. Continue.
so that in a way is the same thing as if she has an OnlyFans.
No. It's different when they know she's your girlfriend, but yet I have easy access to her, even though you're supposed to only have access to her.
I say it like this: being Eskimo brothers with somebody is different from somebody rubbing their shit to to your shorty, which is cool.
It's similar.
Which is cool. They just can't. It's got to be like some.
If we're Eskimo bros, it's more often than not it happened before anything serious between me and Shorty got to. You know what I mean? Or I didn't know about it, and I'm finding out after the fact. Cause best believe I'm Eskimos with a bro. I'm not wifing her. Not wifing the same girl my brother hit. Nah, it don't work like that. Fuck that. Imagine when we have kids.
Some people do
What's
it.
up, Unc?
So don't do that. Some people do it. It's happened, guys. You can't talk like it hasn't happened. It's happened, guys. It has happened. Just
Yo,
saying.
oh my God. Yo, your child
would you-
calling your Eskimo brother Unc would be crazy.
Would you how would you feel if your girl wanted a sugar daddy?
Finesse together.
That I'd finesse.
What's up?
I'd finesse that.
together.
I'd finesse
What?
that together. Like,
Yo, let's book vacations.
What?
Let's do
I'd be like,
this.
yo, babe, send that man
It's
all the
like,
feet pick he
The thing with
wants.
sugar daddies is crazy. Sugar daddies don't need much.
They don't
They
want
don't.
much.
And I would always tell Shorty, yo, you get a sugar daddy, finesse that shit until it gets too far. You feel me? When they actually want you to be touching them, I'm like, okay, take it a step back. But like when they just want a conversation, oh fuck yeah.
They want
run
to
that
send you
check up.
in a weekly allowance just to talk to
Just
them
to
every day?
talk to them. What?
Babe, by all means, go. Please, have fun.
Like what? Like sure,
hate
finesse
y'all.
that shit. Let's come up together.
You ain't gonna
bro.
take advantage of a sugar daddy?
Oh, of
It's like the
course.
same
I've
shit when I
gotten
go out with
options,
shorties and
okay?
they like get free.
Hold on.
drinks. I'm like,
You
"Word,
ain't gonna let
slap
her
that
brush
shit
over
out."
that. What did you just say?
I've said I've gotten they're
What's
not
it like?
real
What's it like?
options.
What's it like getting a sugar daddy option?
Wait, hold
Because
on.
I've never gotten a sugar mama option.
Wait, hold on. You have options for sugar daddies?
Like I've had men, randomly like DM me or follow me, and then you'll see their bio, and it's like fun guy, just looking for someone to talk to. Trying to help you. If you're a student, trying to help you pay
turn that up,
your
please,
weekly
Kat.
bills. And I'm like, okay, cool. Some of them are but if you want to make sure if they're actually real, you have to do your research. And most of the time, it's not real.
How do you do your
It's
research?
scams.
Did you do your research?
Oh, hell
clearly did her
yes. I
research
did my
Today, you
research.
were like,
How do you do
maybe-
your research?
You really got the same way if you're trying to get with somebody, you got to look them up online, see if if their account's really real, like on some catfish stuff, because
Oh, you do
it's a scam. I mean, if it's really like, if I'm like really thinking about it, I'm like, do I really want a sugar daddy? Like, I really wouldn't
Honestly,
mind
this is
having
how you
one.
figure out. This is how I figured
and
out
then
if
I'll look
anything's a
into
scam.
it.
Just tell them you got Cash App rather than bank information. If they're not willing to send you money to your Cash App, they're trying to scam you. Simple as that.
Yeah.
Like the other week, some random Indian dude hit me up on Twitter. No, Indian woman hit me up on Twitter talking about I want to be a sugar mama. I'm like, all right, word. Send me money to my Cash App. So I'm like, all right, send me money to my Cash App. Shorty hit me.
Wait, what? I'm sorry.
So
Just say that
I was
one more
on Twitter.
time.
I was on Twitter. I just got a random DM from some Indian shorty.
Oh, shorty. Okay.
Indian
Okay.
shorty.
I thought
Talking
you said
about
Indian dude slitting his DM. I was about to say, damn.
I'm hip.
I'm like, look at you. Go ahead.
Shit. What can I say? Sex appeal on swole.
You feel me?
But what I'm saying is that, like, yo, Indian girl hit me up talking about, like, oh, you look amazing, you're cute, da da da. You ever had a sugar mama?
Nice.
I was like, No. She's like, would you like one? I was like, yeah, here's my Cash App. Send her a picture of my Cash App. She's like, nah, I need your bank account information.
Nope.
I was like, why? Sorry. If you just want to send me money and take care of me, I don't understand what the issue is. She's like, no, I can only send it to your Cash App. Not your Cash App, your bank account. I was like,
and man, figure it out.
Right.
I was like, that
money,
doesn't make any sense. But I was like, you're trying to scam me. Good luck. Person never responded after.
Yeah.
You feel me? So, yeah, just do your due diligence. Send them your Cash App.
Cash App only.
Or
Cash
Venmo.
App or Venmo. Facts.
I am currently looking for sugar daddies. I'm a student. I need help. Thank you very much.
Facts.
Thanks.
Because it's campus food, you know.
She's talking about sugar. She's not talking about money either.
I am talking about money. I don't know what the hell he's talking about.
Facts. That's when you say no. You feel me? When they want to touch you, that's when you say no.
I don't know what he's talking about. Don't pay him no money.
That's when you say your services are no longer required.
Jesus Christ.
Services have been rendered.
You feel me? Your account has been deactivated.
Don't pay him no money. He's trying to get me in some nonsense. Okay?
No, it's called.
Trying to get you some dick.
Oh my God.
She belongs to the streets.
I do not.
Nah, seriously. Nah, you didn't answer the question.
What was the question?
If your man's got an OnlyFans account. Because we talk about shorties, but like, what if the dude got the OnlyFans account?
I was singing dick pics to shorties.
You know?
Soliciting.
I mean,
she okay with it. She said,
yeah, because I feel like
your friend's already seen his dick, so.
Who? What are you talking about? What are you talking about? What?
I'll be saying when, like I said, y'all literally share everything. Like dudes,
I don't do that. Where's my camera? I don't do
dudes
that.
Dudes be moving on the low.
I don't do that. No.
But
no.
Hey, you shorty got something from a dude. She letting the whole group chat see that shit.
Listen.
Hey, definitely know if you was trying to talk to a shorty, if you was trying to talk to a shorty and you sent her some shit, best believe you either got a thumbs up from the squad or you got clowned from the squad. But either way, the squad has seen you. Just know.
Cat's
no,
face
that's
confirmed.
not even the case.
Cat's confirmed
That's
it.
not always the case.
Cat's like, yeah.
Why would I?
Yo, when you said that, bro, she looked over with a smirk on her
She's
face.
like, I felt that.
I was like, wow.
Cat.
He was like, I gave a
I will say this for you in your defense.
Oh my God.
I will say this. Women do that. In my opinion, women do that when they're not in a relationship with the dude. When
Oh,
he's
yeah.
just,
Oh,
when they're
yeah.
just fucking with him. You know what I mean?
Initially-
But if they're dating,
never.
never.
Okay.
What?
I will put.
Why you do that with me? Then you got no respect for me.
That's what I'm saying. I was like, what are you talking about?
Unless you're trying to solicit your man to your friends.
That's a
that ain't happening.
Why? Then I got. Oh, you know what?
Exactly.
To answer your question, dick pics. I guess because honestly, you could really use
OnlyFans. We talking videos too.
videos of what? But what do men do on?
If your man was out
fans
here
account, I'm so
constantly getting
confused.
paid to jack his shit and watch the nut go on the video, and he's getting paid monthly for that shit, you cool?
Yo,
'Cause
women
for
are
some
weird.
reason,
Women are
it's
weird
a
with that shit, bro.
it's
Women
a
are weird with that
crazy wave
shit.
where
How-
like
how
shorties
was
are
Women
it?
like that
fuck
shit.
pic, send me a video.
like what?
That is
What he just said.
What did you just say?
I've had girls hit me up like in the past talking about
Never.
like, can you send
Never.
me a picture or a video like that?
Oh, okay.
So a
'Cause,
video
like,
of y'all just jacking off?
That
Yeah,
is crazy.
yeah.
That is like some new wave that
Yeah,
like
I've
women
seen.
are like
I've
fucking
definitely.
with.
I have
like,
no
yo,
comment.
I'm like, how do y'all get off
like-
on this?
I have no
Because
comment.
like one thing is
dick is
like,
ugly.
if you send a dick pic,
No
you know
comment.
if that's your intention, whatever. But like if you're cool, well like hit me with camera one real quick. If you're cool with taking your phone, right? I don't know what angle you put your phone is. If it's under your leg, but at some point,
I have
the dick is in the frame, and it's always the shit where like dudes try to put their face in the video too. Like I don't know where shorties get off on one watching dudes jack off and come, but also be perfectly fine with watching their faces while they do it.
Done.
Why, like, like, first of all, why do you want to see your man's face while he's doing that?
Get out of here.
Bruh, this is how I see
understand
it.
that.
This is how I see it. Every woman I've had a
Don't
conversation.
understand that.
I need to get out of here.
Like, I be seeing tweets all the time. Fuck a pic, send me a video. Cool. You get a video. Next thing you know, how they angle it. And it's like, cool, right?
I need to
here
get
is
out
good,
of here.
But they put that
Cat,
shit
get me out of here.
underneath the leg. And it's like, you can see my face. Why do you want to see my face?
Don't forget the sack too.
And the sack.
I need to get out of here.
Now, my only problem with
Shorties
that.
are different in 2020.
I've
Girls
actually
are
had
just
conversations
freaky.
about.
We're just
And also, if
going
y'all
off.
throw the vids in the group chat, y'all are different, yo.
Now,
Like the pics is one thing, but if y'all put the videos
Let me
in the
ask you
group
this.
chat, I'm a shorty. I'm blocking you.
I gotta face you. I gotta face you and talk to you directly.
Yeah.
As a woman, right?
Oh, her. Yeah, go
Right.
off.
Bless my
a
heart,
penis,
Kat.
a dick. What does that look to you? Like, is that attractive?
You like enlarged mushrooms?
Like, do dicks look attractive?
And then do you enjoy watching a man just violently shake his shit? However,
Type shit. Like,
Oh my god.
answer the first question. Are dicks attractive?
yo, Kat, answer the question.
I don't know if it's.
Hop onto the God mic. Answer the question real quick.
I don't know how to answer the question. Like, am I
All
the
right,
only one?
So this is how I view
Like,
this situation. Now,
I don't think it's the dicks. I really don't think it's the dicks. Kat's gonna answer because I can't not be the only female answering this afterwards.
in the studio, right?
I think it's just the way a man is very comfortable with himself and his Johnson. I don't think it's an actual dick.
my long.
It's like,
hey,
I
get
wanna
back on that
see-
mic.
No,
we
you're
need
gonna
your
answer
input.
because I'm answering it. You gotta answer
Wait,
it.
hold on. The mic that you actually have, is there a way to turn that one on? Not the God mic, but that mic that you actually got in the
God.
studio? Because
It's
I want
not the
nah,
dick. It's
that's
y'all.
cool.
The way y'all
That's
carry
cool.
yourself. It's like, yes, I'm going
So the way
to
I'm posing for this
ins-
picture
Not even this
You're
pit. Oh, I was talking about
Yeah.
or video.
I was talking about
Yeah,
sex.
yeah, we'll hear
I
you
don't know
over the
about
speakers.
video. I don't know.
I'm talking about now, like getting dick pics from a dude
Hold on.
or videos.
Wait. Kaz ready to
Oh
shine
yeah,
some
she has
light.
to share because I was
Because
not
she
the
went-
only female that's sharing right now.
And she attended a different college from us, and let me just
Yes,
Oh,
ma'am.
100%.
Please
Let
go.
me start off by saying, let
Hi,
me
Kat.
reintroduce Kat.
This is our executive producer.
The only information I will give our listeners is that she went to Westfield. Go ahead, continue.
What a beautiful introduction. Yes, I have received my fair share of unsolicited dick pics.
Yes.
Wanking videos.
You got videos?
You got waking videos?
Wanking, I like that. That's British.
What?
That's British.
Go ahead,
Now, elaborate.
I've
Okay,
never-
were you ever
Bless your heart.
did you ever look at that and said impressive? Not the pic, cause like,
I never swoon when I
Right.
see some guy's fucking dick.
oh, her word choice is great today. Wanking and swoon, I love it.
I'm about to add those to my vocabulary. No bullshit.
Better. I got one of those dictionary calendars.
Dictionary? Dictionary, facts.
Question.
Go ahead, Kat.
The videos, no.
No.
And the pictures, they're just kind of sad.
They're just there. Like,
Yo,
they're just there. Like, what am I supposed to do with
And
that?
first of all,
impressed.
do they just be like snapping, or do they at least try to make it aesthetically pleasing?
They try to
They
make
tr-
it aesthetically pleasing.
But it doesn't
Or
work.
They'll, put something next to it for
Right.
reference, and it's like,
Or they'll have a certain light.
Look at this thing without seeing your fucking penis.
You said put
How
something
can I
next
miss
to it
that?
for
It's
scale.
right
put
there.
my arm.
Put a remote next to it.
I just have my phone
you guys-
next to that shit. Like, yeah.
But yes.
You know
Was
how-
that it, Kat? Did
you
you
know
have
how
more?
good it is.
Was that it?
That's it for me. Thanks,
Yes.
guys.
All right.
It's sad to hear that you
So
got
let me
your
ask this
fair
question.
share
Kat.
of videos. That's nasty.
Now, me
the men you were
personally, the
talking
way
to are
I see
disgusting.
it, dick is ugly as
And
fuck.
if you did
Like, I look at
anything
my
with them,
dick.
I apologize.
I look at my dick
I
and
just
I'm
hope
like,
they
yo.
satisfied you.
I look at my dick and I'm like, yo, my girl loves this shit. I look at my dick and I'm like, my girl loves this shit. I look at her like, ew, this shit is so disgusting and ugly.
I'm sorry.
And then you feel me? But I look at a woman naked, beautiful, bro. Booty, ass. I said booty and ass. Titties, ass, vagina. That shit's
my
all
camera?
beautiful. And then you just got a dick just hanging there looking with like an enlarged mushroom, bro. There's no comparison to me. Like, would you rather see a naked woman or a naked man?
Well, I will also just say, before you answer that question, I'll just
Okay.
add in, I don't know if other men are like this, but I'm like this myself. In the reversal, I don't know. I also don't send me vagina videos. Also, that's just the thing. Don't send me pictures. Everyone's different on that, but like,
Some people like that though.
I don't know. I'm
slide my way.
I'm more of like a boobs ass person. It's like the vagina side. I can see that in person. I don't need a visual reference.
Shoot, I got these glasses on for a reason.
I don't know.
Go
ahead, continue your shit.
Oh yeah.
All right, ask your question because
I'm
I
still the
forgot.
same thing with
So yeah, would you rather see a naked woman or a naked man?
I mean,
Because I feel like a naked woman is more aesthetically pleasing than a naked man.
yeah.
No, but that's for us. But I feel like for a woman too, like they feel the same way.
Universal, the
women,
female
we
anatomy
sell
is beautiful.
better.
Yeah, that's
If
my point.
if I see like,
Like,
oh god, if I see a girl with like really nice, just like
What you doing if you see a girl with a dick?
tits and just what?
don't do that. Don't do that. Thank you. Continue.
Not get
my
messy.
God.
Let me
If
not
I
get
just
messy.
see someone
All
if
right.
like really nice, just perky tits, really nice, like like not huge nipples, just nice. You know, like women, we're just beautiful. Like I'll see a woman on the street if she has a nice ass, I'm be like, wow, like her butt is amazing. Or if I see
like-
her face, she's like such a pretty girl. I'm like, oh my god, she's so pretty.
I feel like you should be able to do
Men,
that with your girl. You should be
it's
able to,
different.
acknowledge people.
It's really
I feel like you should be able to compliment other people with your significant other. Like, oh, it's a beautiful looking person.
If they're cool like that.
yeah, if they're cool like that. Some
If you
people
got
are.
an insecure person,
Some people
then
are
no, I
not.
don't suggest doing that.
Well, obviously. I'm just saying. Like, I
That's
feel
what
like,
I'm saying, yeah,
I feel
some
like most
people
people
like
should. I feel like most relationships you should be able to do that. Like,
yeah.
oh yeah, babe, she look good.
Oh yeah, to the
What
ones
you
that are
think?
like secure in their relationships.
Yeah, but I
for
feel like
sure.
that's only for guys. Like if I go with
Why
my
would
boyfriend,
I give a fuck?
if I'm with my boyfriend and I see a very attractive man, I'm like, oh my god, he's very like
Handsome. Yeah, just a
fucking
handsome dude.
fine.
Yeah,
Yeah,
And then
go
he's
ahead.
gonna look at me like,
It's
No,
how
you can
you
say
say.
that,
If you
just we
say
don't
he's
care.
fucking fine, there's an issue. Now,
But
if you
then-
say that's a handsome dude, all right, word, it's a handsome
but
dude.
men will be like, wow, her ass is fat. What's the difference?
I don't say. Well, that's
I
just
don't.
me.
Not, you see, I don't say it like that. I wouldn't say it like that.
Yeah.
I'd be like, babe, look it. She looks good, doesn't she? Like,
I don't
yeah,
even
she look good.
I don't even be pointing other shorties out. The only time I'm ever gassing a shorty to my shorty is if it's like a celebrity, like Rihanna, Kehlani, like they're
Overrated,
getting
overrated.
No, I'm just saying like these are like Megan, like
Why
these
they
are people
overrated?
that'll get gassed and she'll gas them with me.
Rihanna is hyped just because of who she is, Rihanna and her personality. So I respect that.
she's also
but her body, she's beautiful, yes, but I've seen better bodies.
Rihanna is the only woman to go to
woman.
Woman.
Only woman.
You said
Is that-
women.
Oh,
Woman.
thank you.
She could be plural, though.
2 weeks, thank you. Rihanna is the only woman that I know that could publicly go. It could be the most public event, like kids could be there, and she could just have her tits out, and it's fine. and it's
true.
fine. I'm like,
Yeah.
because it'll be tastefully done. You feel me? And it'll look beautiful
the
because
way
it's
she
Rihanna. You
carries
feel me?
herself. you feel me?
Yeah.
So that's what I mean. Like I've
Just
seen,
seeing
like
award
Rihanna has a
shows with
nice
the nips
ass
out.
body,
I'm like, she
yes.
looks nice today.
But you can't lie. You can't lie to me right now and tell me you haven't seen a better body than Rihanna. Like yes,
What would be
of course.
what's better? What would be better?
Well, it's to
it's
everyone.
really to everyone's taste. So what's better for you?
Just a
And then I'm
better,
gonna ask you.
a more voluptuous body, essentially. Like a
So
bigger.
you
you
like
like
thick
thicker
girls?
I wouldn't say thicker. I just like bigger butt, bigger boobs, like what's it called, slimmer waist. Like there's legit perfect women out there as it pertains to bodies.
Subjective.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know about the word. perfect.
right.
That's awesome. I mean, this is our.
There's
opinions are
always
all
someone
subjective.
better than you. Is my point.
Okay, sure.
Okay.
There's always so there's definitely someone better than Rihanna.
Okay,
Okay,
yeah, sure.
yeah, okay.
So like, yeah, I'm just saying, like the way people talk about her, like, yeah, sexiest woman alive. I understand that, but realistically, she's not the sexiest woman alive. Is what
No,
I'm
hear
saying.
You. I hear you. She's just an icon, you know.
You feel me?
What's your preference? Because he
Preference
said,
for what?
you said what? Boobs?
My preference? I'm an
Not
ass over
preference.
titties man, 100%. Like.
I'm attracted to what I'm attracted to.
You feel me? I don't have a type. Like people say I like white girls. Nah, I fuck with black girls. I fuck with Spanish girls. I've only dated 2 girls in my life, so I don't understand where that comes from. It's like me, I don't have a type.
Really?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
I've only dated 2
Facts,
girls.
facts,
like
facts,
actually,
facts.
this is why I try to
feel
tell
like you
you.
told
Like
me that. Yeah,
this
I
is
feel
why
like
I'm so evil. I was so evil.
No, I hear you. No, I don't really have a type who I like is who I like. I've had people of different types of everything. So. No,
I'm talking about body, like skinny, small,
He's
big,
had- he a hoe.
thick. You know.
He be out here dick dipping. He be dipping his dick out.
My I've been.
You
with
just been
both.
versatile. That's just what it is.
I'm versatile. Like I said, if I'm attracted to you, I'm attracted to you.
This nigga said,
copy.
this
Like,
nigga Dev said I
you
attract
can,
all women.
You could have a banging ass body and be ugly as shit. So if I'm
That's
attracted to you,
big
I'm attracted to
facts.
you. Or you can be the most
Remember
beautiful
that.
person in the world, and then your personality just makes you ugly as shit to me. So like, if I'm attracted to you, I'm attracted to you. That's how it goes. You feel me?
I will say this though. If my shorty were built like a wall, there was no way in hell I would be like, nah.
Yeah, I know.
You feel
I
me?
remember this dude spent half of an episode talking about that shit one time.
Yo, there's no way.
This dude spent half of
I'm
an
not gonna
episode
lie.
talking
I'm
about
shallow
that.
like that. I'm
He
very
was
shallow.
sick, this dude. I forgot what that subject was, but I knew that dude was sick.
No, I'm very shallow. Like, there's no way in hell I would ever tell myself to settle for a girl with no types of curves, no types of booty or anything. Like, if you're built like this this is an issue.
But just know you'll do great with anyone else.
You're gonna
You'll
be
do
fine
great with anyone
regardless.
else. Just,
Someone
know.
go-
Oh yeah, that's just me. I ain't
That's
shit
just
though.
him.
I ain't
Don't
shit.
pay
He's
him no
happy.
mind.
Like, if I take
He
care
got
of
his
my
own-
body, I expect you to do the same.
He got his own thing
Just-
going. You
yeah,
feel me? You're
you
doing
know.
great, whatever you're doing. You feel me?
This is how I boss up.
Okay, word. That's how you boss up.
You feel me?
Money,
That's how I
you
boss up. Take care of myself.
Facts.
How you bossing up?
Yeah, Imani, do you want to talk about how you boss up?
Hmm?
Do we know what bossing up even means? First of all,
Bossing up is it can
I
mean
consider
anything.
it like leveling up, getting
Yeah,
improving upon
improving
myself.
yourself. It could be getting money.
how
Getting
do you
on my
stay
bag,
focused?
yeah.
How do you get to your bag? How do you commit yourself? to
Exercise
your
is a really
goals,
big
you feel
thing
me?
for me. Like, I really feel like once I'm exercising, like my mindset is legitimately changed in that moment. Like, I'm only thinking clearly. It's like that post nut clarity. Like when you're working out, like,
Which is a thing, by the way.
no, it really is. But like when I'm working out, like everything is gone. Like I'm not I'm not worrying about anything. I'm only thinking in the moment. Like, how can I improve upon my life? Because I feel so good right now. So yeah, that's how I boss up. Really, is start working out and then things come to me.
How about yourself, Imani? We're all three bosses in our own senses, in our own.
This is
fields.
How do
why-
I boss up? By learning from my like past situations, just learning like how did I get here, and like how can I do better, especially with money. Like with money, it's like the worst thing. I'd be like, all right, I'm gonna make this amount of money by a certain time, and I get it done too. Like if I'm trying to go on a trip and I only got like 2-3 weeks to raise up like $600, $500, I will work my
OnlyFans.
ass off to get it done. But yeah, guys, I need help. I'm trying to save money. But bossing up for me is just learning and improving. Like, all right, I fucked up. It is what it is. I gotta go through a period of time where I just gotta be by myself, really analyze the situation, really analyze the beginning, the middle part, and the end part, and be like, all right, cool. I fucked up. I did something I wasn't supposed to do, or I did something that ended terribly, and I'm just me bossing up is learning from it and letting it like change me and letting it like, okay, Imani, you got this. It's okay, you messed up. Because I'm really what is the word? Is a perfectionist? Yeah, I'm a perfectionist. So when I be fucking up sometimes, or I do something I know I had no business doing, I'll be like, all right, girl, we gotta take some time and really like think about what the fuck we just did, and then move on. I don't let things overcome me for too long. I keep,
Pushing.
Keep pushing. My name means having faith. So literally I keep trying to instill that in me every day. Like, okay, just have faith. Just keep moving. That's how I boss up. How about yourself?
I feel like with myself, I'm a really patient person, and reasonable person. So I think that has a lot to do with how I boss up when it's time for me to boss up. I'm also a very independent person, so it's just knowing what I have to do, the proper steps I got to take, and just knowing how long it's going to take for me to get there. I just keep that in mind, and I kind of just know that it's going to come. Like, I know, like when I set goals for myself, it's never a matter or not is like if I can do it or not. I always know I can do it. It's just how long it's going to take for me to do it. So yeah, that's when it comes in terms of my patience for bossing up. But best believe when I get there, everything's lit. You feel me? Because then when I get to that point, everything goes exactly how I want it to. I'm just able to build on from there. I think when, like for example, I say this all the time when it comes to my job. It's my job is like, it gets busy in the summer, but it's like slow as shit this time of the year in the winter. So when it came to needing money to buy certain shit when it was in the summer, I was like, oh, I need something for that. Give me like a day or two. In the winter, it'll take longer to save up for that. But when it's like towards the end of the month and I got shit like rent, car insurance, and all that other shit that like hit consecutively on the first, I'm like, I bet it might be slow as shit, but within the last week or like 2 weeks of the month, that's when I gotta bust my ass. I know exactly what I have to do to get to that. I know how much time it's gonna take, so I give myself that 2 week window and I just go the fuck in and I make it every single time. But like it's that switch in your head when you know that you can't be lazy and you actually gotta step up and start doing your shit. It's like,
that's like procrastination.
Yeah, you feel me? The procrastination. Yeah. Sometimes you just gotta, turn that little switch and, just go full Mamba on them real quick. You feel me?
Okay.
And just get your shit together. And, eventually when you do get to that, everything's beautiful. When you don't, you see yourself fall off. But I'm at this point in my life where I can't allow myself to fall off because I worked myself to get this high. So I kind of can't allow myself to fall off. So you just keep grinding. And, yeah, that's how I boss up.
Comebacks are essential. Comebacks are essential.
Oh, comebacks are essential. Yeah.
Very essential.
But the thing with I don't want to have to come back. You feel me? I want to be able to sustain where I am for as long as I can. Yeah, that's pretty much me. Anybody else want to add on to that? It's time to move on to new music. All right, let's add on to some new music. So not much shit has dropped. Like a couple of artists have dropped some shit, but like not much shit has dropped.
Lizzo dropped her album. I ain't listened to it though, so I'm not gonna talk about it.
Lizzo? I think it was just a deluxe edition to her album.
Shows you how out of tune I am with her.
Yeah, she just dropped the deluxe version to her album, and I think it just had like a new track with Ariana Grande. Oh, it was the Good as Hell remix with Ariana Grande. Yeah, that was dope. Other shit that came out after during the Grammys for the Nipsey tribute, DJ Khaled brought out John Legend, YG, Meek Mill, and Roddy. And when it was Meek Mill's part, he decided to take that time to debut this new song that he has with Roddy Ricch, which was a tribute to Nipsey. So he put that out on all streaming platforms after the Grammys. And I thought it was a dope little tribute. It was nothing crazy, but like it was just each of them. It was nothing crazy, but it was just each of them spitting a verse, just showing love and just paying tribute to Nipsey. So it was beautiful to see. Megan dropped a track, bitch, BITCH. Okay, here's my thing with the track. I enjoy the track. I thought it was dope. I thought it was fire, but I didn't think it was anything crazy. Like,
it's okay.
Like, I don't know if it was
Megan
maybe
Thee Stallion song.
Yeah, I don't know. I feel like I've heard Megan make better. Like lyrics wise,
she's made better songs.
Maybe it's the beat. Nah, because the beat was crazy. I don't know what just didn't throw me off. Her lyrics were there.
Her flow.
The flow was there. The beat was there, but I don't know. Maybe it's the feel of the track.
Yeah.
I'm used to Megan going hard. You feel me? I think at this point she was just riding smooth on BITCH.
She probably wanted to though, give some versatility to her.
Oh yeah,
stuff, so.
This track is definitely.
I don't blame her.
Facts. This track is definitely gonna be for the shorties that like to pop out every weekend at the clubs. You feel me? Get together with their girls and just have a nice girl night out. You feel me?
Bless y'all who do that.
This is for all the hot girls.
Yeah.
No, you could be a hot girl who likes to stay home. Every now and then.
A hot girl.
Facts.
You just said it. Like I said, a hot girl. This is for all the hot girls.
No, when you said it, I thought you meant you were relating to what he said about the girls that be went out.
No, I
just
say this is for all the girls. That's for the streets.
Huh.
I'm not for the streets, but I'm a hot girl, so I
don't know. What's called local artist Tyler Loyal. He put out a single, Between Us. Pretty dope as well. We all keep watching his incline when it comes to releasing music. That dude puts out quality music. I don't know if I've said that on the show before, but Tyler continuously puts out quality music. And if I haven't said that, that's my shout out to you.
You know his dad was an artist before he started.
Yeah,
his dad has his own band, and everything.
Yeah, I heard about that. I heard about that.
He has a good foundation. Thanks to that, so. And
I feel like him being out in New York helps a lot too, because with his foundation in terms of his music, because True, Boston is great, but he goes to school out in New York, right? Or does he just live out there now?
He just lives out there.
He just lives out there now? Yeah, so he got New York's push with that in terms of his music. So, yeah, shout out to him for that. Other shit that came out. I've been listening to this artist who goes by the name of Quando Rondo. He dropped an album not that long ago called Q-Pac. And
Was
even
that good?
though
I saw my.
he had a couple
Abdi
tracks
listen
on
to
there.
that.
He had a couple tracks on there. I really like this track called Just Keep Going. I'm not sure if it's my vibe of the week yet. I'm going to make that decision within the next couple of minutes. But, yeah, it's a nice little – it rides. I'll say that. Yeah, I'll say that. And I think that's it that I have for new music. Eminem dropped an album, but I don't really care about it. So, but if y'all were sleeping, yeah, Eminem dropped an album. All right, bet. Is it time for our reality checks? I love this time of the week. And let me just say, like, yo, I notice all the people that, like, tune in exclusively to the reality checks. And, shout out to y'all. I like to know that our little pieces of advice every week get you through the day or week or whatever.
I love when people say that. It's nice.
Oh, yeah. What's called? Everyone loves Imani for her reality checks.
I don't know why, you guys. I really be talking nonsense, but bless your heart. Thank you.
You were getting mad love today, Dove.
Huh?
You were getting mad love today.
Yeah. That's regular.
Anyway.
Oh, my God.
Yeah,
So,
go ahead, bro.
So my reality check has to do with what we were talking about earlier. Just living your day for the day and not living for tomorrow. After everything that happened with, the Bryants and their family and everyone else that was involved, I really do believe that I myself need to start, taking every day for what it is rather than, trying to hope that or wish for the weekend. Because, for example, yesterday, Monday, I'm like, yo, it's Monday. Why can't it be Friday already? Thought about what happened the other day, and I'm just like, yo, I can't be thinking like that because they don't even get to enjoy, their days. They couldn't think like that. So, like I said, live for something or live for nothing and enjoy your days, please, because you never know when it can be cut short.
Okay, my reality check also ties into Darnell's. I think mine is that tomorrow is never promised, granted. Like, you really got to live life to the fullest, as much as we all want to think about the future and what we could do, but you really have to live in this moment. You really have to think about, what can I do today? Like, just think of new shit to do, like, all the time. Like, just, like, really enjoy your day. Make sure you enjoy almost every moment of it, because then, tomorrow just comes like that, and then it's another day towards the new year, and the next thing you know, you're going to be 60. So just really live in the moment and be happy and enjoy yourself and your loved ones, no matter how much they piss you off. Okay? And that's my reality check.
Mm-hmm. Word. And then I'll say for my reality check, just kind of building off what I talked about earlier in terms of the whole situation that what we had to deal with. Keep all of your loved ones close. Mm-hmm. I've realized that, like, in my journey to improve myself, I kind of feel like I've distanced myself from a lot of the ones that I hold dear. And it's not with any, like, malice or, like, remorse or anything. It's just I'm just so busy and caught up with the things that I'm doing. But sometimes I, like, just lose contact with a couple of people. But when I do feel that way, I always try my best to, like, reach out to them to let them know, like, yo, like, love is still there. And, like, sometimes I don't even have to do that because my homies know that I'm, like, getting to my bag, or my family knows that I'm doing what I got to do. But when I do come back out and reconnect, it's always lit. But I do try to still make an effort to reach out to my people that I feel like I've kind of been distanced to let them know that, yo, like, you're still in my head. You're still in my mind. I'm still thinking about you. I'm making sure. I hope everything's good with you and your family. I take that time to maybe catch up with them, see, what's been happening since the last time we talked. I just at least try to make that effort because I want everyone to know that I do care about all of y'all. You feel me? And like I said, no one knows what could happen. Life is precious, but life could also be taken away from you in the blink of an eye. So while you are still on this earth and while you are still with everyone that you do love, just take your time to let them know that. You feel me? Because Kobe did that, and that's why he will be remembered by everyone, because he loved everyone, and he made sure he let everybody know, and they love him back. And the game loved him, so that's why we're always going to remember him. You feel me?
Kobe is a symbol for what taking every day for what it is, and like just going after it every single day. That's like he's a symbol for what that can do for you. Because he did not take a single day off, not in the off season, not during the regular season, not during the preseason. Every day he was there to work.
Mamba mentality.
You feel me? Mamba mentality. Get better every single day. We can instill that in all of ourselves easily.
Facts. So definitely take a page from his book and apply that lifestyle to yours as well. That man didn't give up. That man did everything, like Rich said, day in and day out, and he was able to get to the place that he did and accomplish everything that he accomplished because he stuck to that. So if you haven't looked up to him growing up, or who knows, if you didn't really know much about Kobe Bryant, but you just knew he was a legend or an icon, take some time to learn about him, learn about all of his contributions to the world, society, his family, everything, and just take a page from his book and apply it to your own life and see how you start doing things differently, how your mentality change, how you start looking at the things you're passionate. You'll start looking at them a little more closely, and you'll be much more appreciative of what you have in life and where you're currently going. Because, like I said, some people were here this morning and they're not here now. Some people were here last night and they didn't wake up this morning. So definitely take every chance you get to just live life and love as much as you can. And yeah, that's all I'll say. And that was the end of the episode. We hope all of y'all enjoyed. And let me just say this because I forgot to say it in the beginning of the episode. We realized last week, we had some sound issues last week. There was some technical difficulties. I appreciate all the people who came up to tell me about it, as if I didn't know. We're still going to give you content, even if there are some technical difficulties. So the people that was able to listen through all of that and still enjoyed all the content, we appreciate it. But, sometimes shit happens. You just learn and you improve. That's how we become the best versions of ourselves. You feel me? But once again, we didn't want y'all thinking the entire season was going to be like that. So, yeah, our apologies for that. That shit won't happen again. You feel me? So, you've been listening to The Urban Product. It's your boy, DME.
It's your boy, Cozy Rich.
And it's your girl, Imani.
And we will catch you next week.
Love.
Deuce.
Nigga.
What?